What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. Today, Square Enix did an awesome live stream called the War Table for Marvel's Avengers, which is coming out September 4th of this year. We're getting closer. I know it's been a long wait, but I am so excited. This was fantastic. I loved it. I think the game looks fantastic. I cannot wait to play as Thor. We got to see some extended Thor gameplay with his Donald Blake skin, which is hilarious. We got to see a villain unveiled. We got to see some cool stuff there, and we got to see some allies. Lots of cool stuff in this video. This is just my intro. I am not going to talk over this video. First of all, I've seen people complaining about frame drops and stuff like that because of the stream. Dude, it was a stream, okay? Let's relax. The game is going to be great. The quality is going to be great. The frame drops were because of live streaming being what it is. It's probably your own internet causing it. So let's relax. I went ahead and took the time to download the video and not actually rely on the stream quality because, streaming is streaming. It is what it is. I have an amazing computer, and even I was getting some pixelation. So the video quality should be good. I'm gonna let you watch the main videos that they showed. There were 2 trailers and an extended mission with Thor. And then after that's over, I'm gonna talk about some of the things that I saw, what I'm excited about, and anything else. So I'll have that marked in the description so you can skip to that if you just want to hear that. You don't need to watch the video again. And yeah, let's do this.
When I was young, I found an orphaned wolf cub in the forest behind our farm. I felt if I could instill rules, the proper boundaries, I could harness the raw power of that beast. A few months later, while hunting, the adolescent cub turned on me. We're fixing the damage the Avengers did all those years ago. Inhumans are sick. Unlimited power, that's dangerous. It's lethal. You are lucky to be alive. Come on, Kamala. Let AIM help you.
I'll take my chances. What if the Avengers were set up? I think you should see for yourself. Couldn't Mr. Stark help us with this?
Hi, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Kamala?
This better be good.
He totally locked Cap in the reactor room, and then he tried to jack the Chimera.
Son of a...
Have you all completely lost your senses?
What? Where were you while the world went to hell?
This is our fault. All of ours. You really think the world is better without us? Yes. See, that's always been your problem. Running from who you are, what you are. I am warning you.
This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
You struggle against the unstoppable tide of progress, Avengers. Power cannot be controlled. It has to be destroyed. I will rid the Earth of superpowers, even if it has to end with me.
It's just got a whole lot weirder.
I can't believe it. AIM is firing on the Air Force. These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans. Georgie Boy is gearing up for war.
Programmable power under our control. No more heroes.
The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere, a derivative of Terrigen.
I'm here. Who needs their ass kicked?
Very air reeks of dark magic.
Kamala, smash!
Everyone smash!
We gotta get this bird in the air before AIM comes looking for us.
Jarvis is unencrypting the schematics and we'll get our tech heads on new gear ASAP.
Look at all this. Which nation-state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Heroes are people, and people can be corrupted.
If I don't stop them, it's just one more thing to regret on my deathbed.
In times like this, when it all seems hopeless, that's when we've got to stand strong.
You want to see powers? Here we go.
The time for heroes is over.
You don't get to decide who lives or dies!
Hey! Where did this thing come from?
We're here live at the AIM experience in Manhattan, witnessing the return of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking the city. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Is it any coincidence that this attack comes on the very day that AIM is supposed to unveil their promising new Adaptoid program? Oh,
You're welcome.
thank you.
You should know, I'm not in the best of moods!
Wait, is that Thor?
Holy crap, Thor! Where the hell did you come from?
I was serving the commoners when it started raining bolts of metal from the skies.
It is unbelievably good to see you.
A bit dramatic, don't you think?
It doesn't matter. He's here now.
So, the false god returns. Why? You did what you were supposed to do, Thor. You gave up your power. You should have stayed forgotten.
Never, when mortals are in peril. Where do you hide, Doctor? Can you not face me?
Look around. I'm everywhere.
What are these things? They're drilling into the deck!
Something Carlton cooked up to crash the Chimera. Fun, aren't they?
Oh, hello. Just like old times.
AIM dropships inbound.
I see them.
Focus on those mechs. Kamala, you okay?
Yeah? No.
On my way. Hulk, you got this?
Dare I ask who this child is?
We'll explain later. Don't worry, she's up to it.
Chimera's still losing altitude. Thor, can you hold it up with wind?
We'll tear the ship apart!
You killed Captain America Thor. Who else will fall before your hammer?
Silence!
In this AIM experience story.
Not on my watch. The Chimera can't go down. Not again.
Spotted some drones heading for the command deck.
Got my hands full, kid.
I'm on them.
Nice. Security subsystems just came back online. It's working.
Can you enable lockdown?
Already working on it.
One last card to play, Avengers.
Handle the large one myself.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Guys, the Chimera can't take much more of this.
They did a lot of damage down in the engine room.
Tarleton, do not do this!
You've given me no choice. Find this shield familiar, Stark.
How original. You gonna steal my haircut next?
The damage has already been done, Avengers.
Open the pipe lock!
Kamala, Tony, we're trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough power.
We're out of time, people. Brace for impact.
Hey, God of Thunder!
Stay behind me.
Now, bring it! Keep going, it's working!
Pull up!
All right, so man, that was a lot to take in, and I hope you guys enjoyed getting to experience it with nothing talking over it. We see a lot of things. The biggest thing that we see is MODOK is basically our main villain. AIM has taken over, and it's pretty interesting. I'm interested to see what a full-blown MODOK looks like in a more realistic setting. We've always seen him as a comic or in cartoons, but this is going to be a little bit more realistic. We do see Abomination again. We kind of already knew he was going to be in there. They are harvesting Inhumans to build the Adaptoid, so maybe we're going to see a Super Adaptoid boss battle. And I think we see a cameo from Inferno at some point. I couldn't really pin down any of the other Inhumans, but it's very clear that Kamala knows she's an Inhuman, and the Inhumans have been established. We hear Jarvis talking about Terrigen mists at one point being detected. So really cool stuff. We don't see Cap at all. We can assume Cap is supposed to be dead. Or is he? You know, maybe that's a reward. At the very end of the game, we unlock Captain America. We've obviously seen him quite a bit, and I think they've shown enough for 8A type stuff where we know that something drastic happens to him, and we actually see a glimpse of it. I forgot MODOK's like human name, but we see him kind of bail and lock Captain America in there right before the explosion happens. So lots of really cool stuff to show off there. We do see Nick Fury, Dum Dum Dugan, and Maria Hill as kind of quest givers. They do talk about Hank Pym quite a bit, and we do, I think, see him in the shell of the Chimera at one point. And you know, there has been a tease of Ant-Man, Hank Pym as a playable character. We don't know exactly what's going to happen there, but certainly something to look forward to. But yeah, it seems like he has like a shop, or he's involved in the game for sure. And we'll see more about him at a later point at some point. We see the War Table. The War Table is where you go to do your quests. There are single player quests where it's just a singular character focused mission. That is what we do see in the Thor mission. And we also see, you know, what they call Warzones, where you can actually link up with other players. It looks like there's going to be some matchmaking and whatnot. So very, very cool. I can't wait to see how that plays out a little bit more. And I definitely plan on playing with as many people as possible. I'm getting the game on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I'm hoping for crossplay. I'm hoping that's something that they announce at some point. But so far they have not. And I don't know what it takes to do stuff like that personally. But I do know it would be a very welcome addition. We do see there's also co-op missions where you can actually, you don't have to play online. If you want, you can just bring in 3 other of your characters of your choice, and they'll play with you as AI. Obviously better to play with real people, but yeah, you can play with friends, matchmake, play with AI. All of it is there, and it will adapt to your level based on the war zones and whatnot. So it's great. There's all sorts of gear that you can get to customize your character. There's skill trees, lots of stuff. You know, my buddy, you know, Johnny on Twitter, when I said basically if anybody tries to take my Thor when they're playing with me, I'm gonna block you across all social medias, everything. And Johnny Rocker came in here and he was like, oh, but man, my Thor is not your Thor. So I mean, it's a good point, but like if it comes down to like where it's Overwatch or Apex, I think Apex, where you can only pick one of each character, if y'all take Thor over me, we're out. So but yeah, I'm looking forward to customizing all my characters. There's gonna be lots of skins. Now that's the one thing that I think a lot of people have been I don't know what to say really, but you know, there are going to be microtransactions, and it's going to be in the form of cosmetics. They've already announced that future heroes, future DLC, future missions, all of that stuff is going to be free. But to support that, they're going to sell skins, and I think that's perfect. I think that's awesome, and I think it gives people that want to buy the stuff an opportunity, and it gives everybody an opportunity to continue playing the characters, to continue playing new missions without being, you know, paywalled outside of stuff where maybe some of your friends buy it and you don't. Personally, I do feel like when you look at some of these mobile games and how much they charge and how much, you know, people pay to play those games, I don't think it's unreasonable to ask you to buy some skins. It's really not that big of a deal. You're going to get a great core game, and I like the idea of buying skins to keep supporting it, and not having to buy the missions, buy the battle pack, buy the, you know, DLC, you know, buy the season pass, whatever it may be. You know, because inevitably, no matter the game, at some point, some people get left behind, and it is what it is. So I'm stoked for this, man. Like I'm so hyped. I kind of want to. I'm gonna start doing some videos like, you know, these are the skins I want to see for so and so. I saw a really cool looking Thor skin, which looked a little bit like his unworthy Thor skin. I didn't get like a total good look at it. The Donald Blake skin was kind of funny. I don't really think that's a skin that I'm personally interested in playing with, but I think it's part of the story, and it makes sense. And you know, if you know anything about Thor, you know who Donald Blake is. But this game looks fantastic. I don't really understand why people are complaining about frame rates and stuff of that nature. It was a live stream. It's a video on YouTube. It goes through different processes. It's going to look different on your console for sure. And I think it'll look just fine. I think people are getting way too worked up. I don't know what it is about this game, but I think people go a little hard on it. And I think it looks fantastic. The gameplay looks fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm gonna play the crap out of Thor. I don't know who I want my next character to be. You know, lots of rumors. Could be Hawkeye. Could be Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel would be very welcome. All things considered, I think the flying characters are going to be insanely popular. Thor is going to be my main. I would say Iron Man's probably going to be my number 2. Hulk my number 3. Kamala 4. And if we could play Cap, he would be 5. I'm least interested in Black Widow, but maybe she'll surprise me. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of everything? Who are you looking forward to playing the most? I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be getting the Collector's Edition from PlayStation 4. I have that pre-ordered. I'll be playing it the most on Xbox One. Pray for cosplay. We'll see you.